Guys, I know I've been away for a while. I apologize. Long story. Maybe I'll do a foresight chat. And I know we're waiting for that Claymore to get finished. I haven't done anything else on it, so it isn't like I've been trying and failing. It's just I haven't gotten back to it. I've been trying to get projects done. Bills. Anyway, I'm working on a stair railing, an exterior stair railing, and I'm working on some floral type details. And I want to put some brackets, you know, around the details on the baluster. And I don't have really any way to make like a 1/2 inch diameter, half round piece of trim. I just kind of want to dress that up a little bit. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I've tried this before and failed, not on video, but I think we can pull it out. I got a piece of 1 by 1 stock in the forge right now to forge into my hardy stake. Then I'm going to use this, I don't know what it is, it's probably 5/8. Hopefully that'll be thick enough. And my idea is we'll get this hot enough and we'll just drive this 1/2 inch round halfway in. And hopefully that's all it's going to take. So need a tool, make a tool, if I haven't said it already. And that's why I thought I'd make a video for you, because this would be a handy little thing to have for trimming things. So as soon as that piece of 1 inch is heated up, we'll come back. Missed you guys. I want my hardy hole is like 1 inch and a little more. So I'm just going to upset this piece. So she just don't fit no more. And then we'll size it back down so she does fit. I'm just going to weld that onto the bottom of my other piece. And in fact, we can probably, I don't want to go too far so I get myself in trouble, but that might be enough right there. What do you think? Are we stuck? No, we ain't. We ain't stuck, are we? So that, actually I think will be just fine. So that was quick and easy. A little harder in there. Set it a little deeper. Flatten it off a little. Now we're stuck. Come on, Jimmy. The tongue is just not quite grippy enough. So, spend a little time and get this handle tightened down. See if that's enough. Put a nice little bevel on the top of my hardy though. Alright. Have no fear, have no fear. We'll just drive her out from the bottom, I bet you. Oh no, she's loose. I just didn't have any grip. That's so funny. I was a little scared, but not a lot scared. So there we go. So there's our bottom piece. I'm going to go ahead and weld that right to the. This one's pretty easy. Right to that, and then I'll be back. I welded up. I'm not sure. I'd rather have the plate laying flat on the anvil, but I think we're going to be whatever we are at this point. Oh man, I'm not too directional. Anyway, I'm going to heat this whole thing up, and we're just going to get it set back down into the hardy hole, so at least we get some type of lip anywhere. Anyway, even if it's not just this piece here, and then we'll come back and start trying to put that half round in. It would be best if we didn't have any of this weld hanging out and this plate laid totally flat. I'll see what I can do about that. Is heating up. Yeah, I was thinking what I should have done. I took that 1 inch, right, and I tapered it a little bit. I think you guys can see. Yeah, I can't see. You can see. I mean, that's exaggerated. And I ended up with a step on top. Little table there. What I should have done is I should have forged that table back into a taper like that before I welded it on. That way it would fall through the hardy hole, and then when I welded that in, I wouldn't have that weld in the way. So if I were to do it again, which I have a few other tools I need to make, that's what I'll do is I'll size that up, and then I'll forge that top table out, or at least get rid of the top table so that the thing would actually fall through. And that way when I do my welding, especially when I put a chamfer in here, fill that chamfer with weld, be able to grind that straight, and then the tool would sit flat. So, you know, sometimes it seems simple. I should have thought about it ahead of time. but it didn't occur to me till I already got the thing welded. There you go. Tip for today. Because I really don't want to flatten that table too much, is I'm just going to quench that a little bit. I have no idea what kind of steel this is, so hopefully it's mild, and I'm not going to harden the damn thing too much, but just to give that table a little chance to not squish, cool it down a little more than the rest, and we'll slide that in there and we'll see what we end up with. Obviously, where'd my 4-pounder go? Flatter, but I guess I won't. That'll be sturdy enough when she's cold. Again, it'd be nice if she was flat, but as long as I have a table there. I think we'll be okay. Next time we'll do it right. At least it didn't fall in the extension. See, what I don't want happen is what you see happening here, where the edges of that table is curving, and that's my fault because I'm stupid. So. But sometimes you gotta be stupid. I'm never gonna use it that way, but let's put it this way. Sorry for bumping you. But I got a hot piece of steel in my hands, son of a bitch. That's alright, you ain't the first time you look like a dumbass in movies or on video. Level her off a little. Spin that around that way just to make sure. She'll fit both ways. I think we're okay. Alright. So, not exactly what I wanted, but it is what it is. We'll do now, and again, there's a couple ways that I could do this. I could weld another piece of steel on top of this and just drill a 1/2-inch hole between the two. And that would give me a nice clean one, but we're going to try this my method of old school. So we're going to heat that table up. And I'm just going to try to drive some half round in there. And what I've had happen before is you end up with a squish effect, and it's hard to get it perfect. But I think I don't mind if it's not perfectly half round. A little bit of a taper on the edge won't hurt anyway. So let's get this table heated, and I'll be back. Melting on the fire there. What I decided to do was take a couple of angle, 1/8-inch angle, put it on both sides of the hardy hole, and that way it'll compensate, help hold up those tabs. Alright? Hopefully that'll be a way to compensate for my ignorance. I'd say we're probably hot enough, so we'll drop that sucker in there if we can. Come on now. Alright. Just get her sit down in there now. We'll just see what we can do with this 1/2-inch round stuff. Just start there, 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 there. It's looking pretty good. There, there. Keep the good end down. Alright, I like it. It's a good start. Seems to be doing what I want it to do. Hammer, hammer, hammer. We'll go heat her up one more time and see what we get out of that. If we can go ahead and get another bit of movement on this thing. I did some calculations. I just don't believe it. I was trying to figure out what volume would be required to fill a 1/2 inch semicircle. And I did the math and it said 1/4 inch gallon would do it. And I'm really shocked about that. I'm a little deep here. I want to come back. Try to be level as best I can. Again, I'm a little flared out there, but that's all right. I think it looks pretty good right where it is. Again, I'm only going for looks, so I'm not worried exactly about the specs. I like it. I think. Let's pour out of there and see what you guys think. Get her out of there. So there's your half. It looks like about half of a 1/2 inch circle to me. So we'll let that sucker cool, and I think we're gonna be all right with it. I really do. So I'll be back in a little bit. Alrighty, so I cleaned her up a little bit. I mean, there's a little wobble in the top from where I was hammering. All of that's going to affect the way the tube performs. I ran a round file down through here. There's a little bit of a swell out on this end. I don't know if you can tell, it's a little wider than that. So I'm not sure which direction I should try to work, but definitely from here to here is good. So like I said, I ran the calculations, diameter of a half round, and it told me that 1/4 inch should work, but I think this is 3/8. Let's see what we got here. 1, 2. Yeah, I'd call that 3/8. So it's either 3/8 or 3/16. So let's run that through. It's bigger than 1/4. We'll see what we end up with. It's actually 3/16, so you just looked at it a little closer. And just see what the hell happens here. What do you got to lose? Darn close. I'd say it still isn't enough steel, but it's pretty darn close to enough. I think maybe 3/8. Let me find a piece of 3/8, but I mean, hell, very, very pleased with that. You see the half round? How close can I get? All right, definitely awesome. You lay that on a piece of flat stock. It's trim detail. Very, very, very cool. All right, let me try a piece of 3/8. I'll be right back. I just checked. Again, brain's a terrible thing to waste. The stuff that I just showed you was 3/8. So again, I think we could get a little bit more out of it. I don't know. I'm going to try something else. For you guys today, I don't have any 7/16 that I can find readily, but I did find some 7/16 inch cable. I'm wondering what the heck would that do on here. Let's give it a try and see. I mean, what would it look like? Squash down, especially if we keep her tight somehow. While she's cold, I'll be damned. I like that too. Wow, that's pretty as hell. Let me clean it up on a wire wheel. I'll show you. I'll be using this for something. Nice detail, half round. Again, I'm not sure how well she'd bend, but for a flat detail or trim on another flat piece, beautiful. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, there's Need a Tool, Make a Tool. Again, sorry I haven't been around lately. It's a long story, like all my stories are, boo-hoo Chandler. But anyway, there's a half-inch or a half-inch wide, half-round Swedge hardy tool on the quick. All right, take care. Catch you on the next one. Ciao. Money shots, you know. Damn, I don't look so good. I think it's time for a salad, Jenna. If you found this video helpful, educational, maybe even if you just found it entertaining, and you want to support me, you can jump back to my channel. There's a button on the right hand side of the screen called support, and it's kind of like a tip jar. You can go ahead and leave Chandler a tip for this video, and that'll help me make some more, I guarantee. Thanks for your support, as always.